What's up guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. This time I'm doing the Princess Draft Challenge, where you get at 10 wins a free emote, and along with the free emote, you as well get some good rewards and chests, like you get a giant chest here at 7 wins, you get 3,500 gold at 8 wins, and then at 9 wins you get a lightning chest, and that's some pretty solid rewards. So in this video I was hoping to give you guys some like draft tips so you guys can get 10 wins and get that free emote along with those other rewards. So let's go ahead and go into the first game. Alright, so we're left with the choice of choosing Fire Spirits or Ice Golem. I think I'm going to go with Ice Golem. And then we have to choose Bats or Zappies. I'm going to go with Bats. Dark Prince or Bomber. So they both do Splash, but I think the Dark Prince is really solid right now. So I'm going to go with Dark Prince. And then Flying Machine or Princess. So again, this is another pretty tough decision, but since Princess would get some good value against my Bats, I'm going to go with Princess so he doesn't have that. And also the Princess outranges the Flying Machine, so that's my reasoning in choosing the Princess. So he gave us Giant and Skeleton Barrel, so I'm thinking here we could go with like a Princess in the back to start the game off. And he goes with Zappies in the back, so... And he didn't split them, which is kind of interesting. I probably can just take them out with the Dark Goblin. He's going pretty aggressive here, so he goes with a Flying Machine and behind the Zappies, and then a Bomber on the Princess. Well played, and then probably go with Bats on top of his Flying Machine. And then I'm going to go with the Giant because he spent so much Elixir. He's kind of, I think he's down quite a bit. So I'm going to go with the Dark Prince behind the Giant as well, because I just know that he does not have that much Elixir. And he goes with Zappies, and Zappies, because they take up so much space, Dark Prince can only hit one at a time, which is kind of unfortunate. But it looks like it's not going to matter so much because, look at that, he gave us the Well Played, we already have his tower. He's just down so much Elixir, and that's why I was able to take advantage of that. Very nice Bar Barrel in his bar. I actually say Well Played, very, very good Bar Barrel. He got a lot of value out of that, but because he's still down Elixir, I'm going to go with the Skeleton Barrel and then Bats. And maybe this will 3-crown him right here. There's a chance. We'll see. Probably not, though, because he just goes with a Flying Machine. But it'll get a lot of chip. And then I can just block this Flying Machine with an Ice Golem. And it won't take any damage. And at this point, I just need a little bit more tower damage. And then we should have the game in the bag. Because I do have Lightning. So I'm going to go with the Giant. And then I'm going to have... Oh, wow. This is really good. So he just used 6 Elixir. And now he only has 4 to defend that Giant, and more likely than not, I think that the Giant's going to end up getting at least, like a couple hits on his tower, so it'll be in lightning range, and we might even get it. Oh, wow, that was really close. So we don't get his tower, but we do have it in lightning range. So at this point, I just need to defend for 53 more seconds, and then we do have the game in the bag. So it's going all in here, so I do need to make sure that we don't lose our tower. But even if we do, it's alright, because we can just lightning here. And unless he lightning his blocks, which he didn't, we win the game and get our 7th win. So I think that gives us our giant chest. So let's open it, see what we get. And hopefully we get some good stuff. Fire Spirits, Royal Hogs. I'll take that. Decent. Alright, let's go ahead and go into our next game for 8th win, which will give us some gold. So Princess or Minion Horde. I'm going to go with Princess. Princess is pretty solid. Ewas or Inferno Drag. Well, knowing that Ewas actually kind of counters the Inferno Drag, I'm going to pick the Ewas. They're both pretty solid cards, though. Giant or Golem, so this is, again, another pretty tough decision, but I think I'm going to go with Giant because it's less risky, and then Lumberjack, I just like over the mini pack of the Rage is awesome. Yeah, Giant or Golem, that honestly was a really tough decision. Maybe knowing that I was going to get Lumberjack, I would have actually picked Golem, but I didn't know that. And also, Golem is a little risky to take in drafts because if you don't get the cards that go well with it, you can often have like a pretty expensive deck. So, I'm going to go with the Giant because he just used 5 Elixir. He used a Goblin Barrel and Fire Spirits. And, okay, so he goes with Royal Hogs on defense to defend the Mega Minion. And then he goes with a Minion Horde, so... I can just, like, Princess here and hopefully take it out. Ice Golem to block. But, yeah, I wanted a Princess to get rid of that Minion Horde right away so the Ice Golem had potential, like, counter push. And we're just kind of like resetting our elixir here, but I might go with the Skeleton Barrel when I hit 10. That way we can see what spell he has. Knowing that I have Lightning, more likely than not he has Rocket. So that's good to keep in mind. Yeah, so we're going to get some Chip. And, okay, he goes with, again, Royal Hogs on defense. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. I've had bad allergies lately. Go with the Princess at the Bridge because, yeah, I was going to say his best defense was probably a Minion Horde. So that we're going to clean that up. And then the Rage from that Lumberjack may allow that Mega Minion to get some extra hits in. That Mini P.E.K.K.A. shouldn't get a hit. And then what I can do is go in with an Ice Golem and a Skeleton Barrel to try to get, like, more damage on his tower. Maybe it'll get us in the lightning range. Probably not, though. I could tell that that Goblin Barrel was on the front, so I played an Ewiz on top of it, preventing, like, almost all the damage. So now it's just a minute to go. I think we should play defense. Although, if he plays a Golem, it might be good to, yeah, I was going to say go other lane with the Giant Lumberjack, because he only has 2 elixir now. Now he has, like, 4, but he only had 2 when he first played it. He again goes with a Minion Horde. I can just clean it up with a Princess, hopefully. And then that Lumberjack will get a ton of damage. Can kite that Mini P.E.K.K.A. other lane, and then go in with an Ewiz, and that should clean up the Mini P.E.K.K.A. perfectly fine. Oh wait, actually the Mini P.E.K.K.A. is still alive, but the Ewiz will finish it off, and it stays alive in the process, which is great. He's going to get my tower, unfortunately, because I didn't have a great response to that Golem, but that Ewiz should keep stunning me. Actually, since he went in with a Golem, he has no elixir right now. It's pretty safe to go in with a Giant Skeleton Barrel. He is going to drop a Minion Horde, though, so pretty well played defense on his part. So I need to be really careful here. There's a good chance he might get my tower if I don't defend properly. I need Ewiz on top of that Minion Horde, and he is going to overwhelm me, it looks like. Hopefully that Mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't, like, lock on my tower. It was actually, it kind of looked like it did. That would have been, like, really, really bad, because one Mini P.E.K.K.A. hit would have meant he won the game. So this is, like, looking very, very close. I'm going to need some damage now, or else he'll, like, rocket or something. Wow, yeah, that was a really close game. I actually, like, really thought that Mini P.E.K.K.A. was going to hit my tower, which would have been really bad. But we did get the 8 wins, so 3,500 gold, really solid. And now we're playing for a lightning chest. So let's go ahead and go into our next game. And Spear Goblins or Skeletons, I think I'm going to go with Spear Goblins. And then Logger Poison. This is actually kind of hard to pick, but I think Poison would be the better way to go, because, like, maybe he has a Graveyard, maybe he has, like, a Musketeer Wizard, something I just want to poison. And then Sparky or Lumberjack. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to go with Sparky, because if he doesn't have a good reset, it's going to get a ton of value. Like, let's say he doesn't have, like, Zap or Lightning, or, like, E-Drag or something, like, it's going to get a ton of value. And also, look at that, we have Giant, too, so we're going to have Giant and Sparky, which is a really good combo. So I can go Spear Goblins at the bridge, start the game off, and goes with the Magic Archer in the back. So I'm thinking, and just go with the Sparky on top of that Magic Archer. Hopefully he doesn't, like, rush me other lane. Oh wow, look at that, he actually gave us the Graveyard. If I had known that, I probably would have gave him the poison, but, of course I didn't know because he gave me it. So I'm going to go and kite that Lumberjack. Oh wow, interesting snowball. I think he was predicting something, but obviously that didn't work out well for him. But I'm going to go with a Graveyard. And hopefully he doesn't play an air card, because I don't really have anything for that except, like, Zap, of course. Interesting Rascal placement. He actually put that right next to the tower, so Sparky hits it. So you already have his tower. Let's just go in hard here. We have such a good, like, lead right now. And I think we're going to 3-crown him right here. Wow, that was such a quick game. 2 minutes left in the game, and we already 3-crowned him. The 1-minute game, he's already done for. Wow. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of this lightning chest. So, what do I want to place? I think I want to replace 3M. Mega Minion already have that max. I think I want to get something better than the Bomb Tower. Yeah, let's go in with Inferno. That's a decent chest. I'll go ahead and skip strikes. And now let's go ahead and go into our hopefully last and final game. Alright, so minions or skeletons? I think the minions will be the way to go. And then let's go with Princess. Bomb Tower or Rascals? Thinking Rascals. And then Prince or Bandit. Bandit counters the Prince, but I think Prince is the way to go. Alright, so he gave us the Earthquake, so it's a good thing I gave him Bomb Tower. We're actually going to get some really good value out of it. He goes with Golem in the back. I'm going to rush other lane, because I think I need to apply some pressure, since I didn't have anything good in cycle to taking care of a Golem. So, even though he played Archers and Skeletons, that'll, like, nearly take his tower if he ignores that, so... Yeah, but I don't think he has the Elixir to do anything else, so that's pretty unfortunate for him. So yeah, he's going to go with the Bandit. I can just play a Miner. And then minions on top of the Goblin Barrel. He is going to get a lot of damage, unfortunately, because of the Golem death damage and the Golemites. But overall, I cleaned up a good amount of it. And then I'm thinking a Knight to go with this push and, like, pair with the Prince is good too. And then I can go with a Princess here to get some chip on the other lane. He doesn't have any Elixir. I think he might play Skeletons. Yeah, that's the only thing he had enough Elixir for. I'm not sure why the music stopped. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Go with a Miner on top of his tower. He goes with a defensive Goblin Barrel, so again, not much Elixir. That Miner should take out his tower or get at least a couple more hits. And yeah, so it does take out his tower. He goes with a defensive Bomb Tower. So, like, obviously he knew he couldn't defend the Miner, so he's just setting up for defense for my next push. So this Lava Hound isn't going to get a lot of value. So I don't think I'm going to use it at all this game. And I can play Rascals, like, even though he has the Bomb Tower up, by the time the Rascals get there, the Bomb Tower will already be dead. So it's not really going to matter too much. I can go with a Knight. And then, I guess Minions and Prince, just putting everything down to make sure I can defend the Golem. He does go with Poison. I actually forgot he had that. Or actually, never mind. I never knew he had it because he gave us Earthquake, so he had a spell, but I just didn't know what it was. So hopefully we can defend here, guys. I don't think we're going to be able to, though, because that Goblin Barrel is going to take our tower. So now we really need to get his second tower, or else we're going to lose the game, because he does have Golem, so it is pretty tough to defend. So I need to make sure I can get his other tower, like when he Golems, which he just did, because that's when he doesn't have much Elixir. But I don't think now's a good opportunity to do that. I do kill the Bomb Tower, though, at least. I'm going to apply some pressure other lane. Maybe if he did Poison. So I'm going to go all in here, knowing that he just used his Poison, which is like his best counter to the minions. He also didn't have his Baby Dragon cycle. So look at that. We're getting so much damage. It might put us in Earthquake range. Yeah, it does. So let's go with an Earthquake. And that's going to be a good game with the Princess shot. So wow, that actually got kind of close at the end. Really happy to get the win, though. So that's going to give us the new emote, guys. Let's check it out. So it's a Princess emote, and it shoots her, like, air horn or whatever. So obviously it looks really cool. I'm going to find it somewhere to put it in my emote deck. But there we go, guys. 10-1. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I gave you guys some good draft tips so you guys know what to pick better. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment below what you guys want to see next video. And thanks again, guys. Until next time.